Welcome everyone to part 2 of Super Mario World Secrets, Tips, and Tricks. If you have not seen part 1 yet, there will be a link up in the corner of this video along with one down in the description. In part 2, we will be covering moon locations, levels with winged Yoshi routes, another one-up grinding spot that everybody seemed to remind me of in the first video, hidden paths and ways to beat certain levels, and explaining how Chocolate Island 2 works. So, sit back, relax, and enjoy the long-awaited part 2 of this series. First thing we're going to go over today is moon locations, and the first moon location is actually located in Yoshi's Island 1. However, you cannot reach this one until after you have the ability to fly. When you come back, once you get to about the halfway point of the level, take a running start and just fly straight up into the air and across, and you'll land on the platform with the hidden moon. And for the second moon location, it is located in Donut Plains 4. And much like the first moon, the only way to reach this is by flying. And the easiest way to do it in this level is at the very beginning, take a running start and just fly through the whole level. Once you start seeing the Goombas falling out of the sky, you're very close. There'll be a platform with your hidden moon. And for moon location number 3, it's going to be in Vanilla Dome 3. You're going to want to come into this level with a cape because, again, this one does require flying. After riding the first 2 skeleton platforms, you're going to have a little bit of space to be able to build up running speed, and you're going to fly to the left where the hidden moon is located. Moon location number 4 is located in Cheese Bridge. This one was actually shown in the last video when I showed the secret exit of this level that led to Soda Lake. The best way to get this one is by bringing a cape and a Yoshi into it. Now, if you do exactly what I do here, you will bounce off the saws perfectly, and you'll be able to fly basically all the way to the end. You're going to jump off Yoshi underneath the goal and up, and then the hidden moon is located right in front of the second exit. Moon location number 5 is located in the Forest of Illusion Ghost House. Now, like the Cheese Bridge moon, this one was also shown in my last video because it is right in front of the secret exit. The easiest way to get this is by bringing a cape and flying over the wall. Going past the first door to find a hidden second door, which leads to the 5th moon. For your 6th moon, you're going to go to Chocolate Island 1, and it's very similar to Donut Plains 4, where you're going to need a cape to fly to it. The best marker for this one is making this running start right here, going through the halfway point and straight up to find the platform with the hidden moon. Alright, and the last moon of the game is located in the Valley of Bowser 1. Now this one is actually a moon that you probably would have came across exploring the level trying to find the exit. The easiest way to find this one is by simply following the very top path of the level. There is at one point, one of the paths, it does go to a dragon coin, so you'll just go to the path below it. But other than that, you just follow the top path all the way to the last moon of the game. It is also worth noting that once you have collected these moons, they are no longer collectible. It is a one-time 3-up. Alright, we're going to switch gears from moons over to Soda Lake. Soda Lake is considered one of the more difficult levels in Super Mario World, with a bunch of torpedo Teds trying to attack you. Towards the end of the level, there is a whole bunch of them. They just seem like they're everywhere. You might even get a little bit of slowdown because of it. However, towards the end, there is a platform that you can actually swim under just to make your life a little bit easier to get to the exit. The next little trick that I'm going to show you takes place in the Forest of Illusion 2. If you take a Yoshi into this level, you'll come across these sea urchins. If you get caught in a corner while riding Yoshi, you will become invincible. Doesn't really accomplish anything, but it is kind of fun to do. The next clip takes place in the Valley of Bowser Ghost House. This is the only place in the game where you can do this because it does involve one of the green bubbles. If you slide on these stairs right here, you'll actually be able to knock out the bubble. The next trick takes place in the level Gnarly in the Special World. It is advised to come into this level with the cape as it just makes it a little bit easier. Work your way up the level as normal until you come across this P-switch. Once you come across this P-switch, you're going to want to carry it up to the top of the level before falling down. Now, if you've played this level before, you will have noticed that there is a pipe on the right side of the screen that you can't enter. This P-switch actually creates a block so that you can enter into that pipe. Inside the pipe, you'll get 3 dragon coins and a few 1-ups. And since we're here with a couple of P-switches, I'm going to show you a trick that allows you to pick up multiple items. It isn't really that easy to execute with 2 P-switches. It's a little bit easier if you have a turtle shell and a key. However, if you place them together just right and run into them, you'll be able to pick up both at the same time. The next trick takes place in Forest of Illusion 1. In my last video, several of you reminded me of this particular 1-up grinding spot. While I do think Vanilla Dome Secret 2 is the ultimate 1-up area, this one is a little bit more accessible to first-time players, since Forest of Illusion 1 is a main level that you will come across. Once you pass the halfway point, you'll come across a box that has several power-ups in it. One of those power-ups is a star. If you grab the star and start running, you'll run across several enemies, knocking them out. Knock out enough enemies, you start getting 1-ups, and then you'll start getting 2-ups, and then you'll start getting 3-ups. So Forest of Illusion 1 makes for a really nice grinding spot for 1-ups if you haven't found any of the Vanilla Dome secret levels yet. The next tip we're going to go over are blue Yoshi exits. These exits are not required to get the original 96 exits that are in the game. For whatever reason, the programmers didn't feel like these were necessary, I guess? I really couldn't tell you. However, these are special exits that take you to a bonus area that once you finish the bonus area, it will exit the level and actually beat it. The first one we're going to come across is at Cheese Bridge. Now this level already has 2 exits. You're going to come across this box. It's going to have wings in it, and it's going to take Yoshi up to the bonus area. You can either finish the bonus area or just fall off the bridge and it completes the level. The next blue Yoshi level is in the Valley of Bowser 2. This level also has 2 exits. However, when you get to the middle part of this level, it has a shifting sand area, which can be very annoying for first-time players. So if you want an easy way to get past it, simply bring a Yoshi in, grab the wings, go to the bonus area, fall off the bridge, or finish the bonus area to complete the level. Also, these are called blue Yoshi exits because if you bring a green Yoshi in here and grab the wings, it will automatically turn your Yoshi blue. For the third blue Yoshi exit, we're going to go to Way Cool in the special world. Here you're going to ride a platform, and every on-off block that you come across, you're going to hit. If you do this correctly, it will take you right to the end where you need to be. There's going to be a block with Yoshi wings in it, and you can fly to victory. I have no idea what the rest of this level looks like because I have actually never finished it the proper way. This is how I've always beat it. With our newly acquired blue Yoshi, we're going to head over to the level Awesome. Awesome has a really hard second part of the level, which can be extremely annoying for first-time players. However, one of the cool traits about having a blue Yoshi is that any colored shell that it has in its mouth will allow it to fly really fast. So with this, I'm going to go ahead and show you a really quick and easy way to beat this level. Once you get one of these shells in your mouth, you're just going to fly over this really difficult part. At one point, you will hit what seems like an invisible block in the sky. Just kind of fall just a little bit just to kind of get underneath it, and just you can fly to victory. Our final section of this video is going to go over how the level Chocolate Island 2 works. If you've ever played it, you'll realize it's not always the same. Matter of fact, you've probably come across parts of the level that you have yet to see again. The way the level works is based on your coins collected, time on the clock, and your dragon coins that you have acquired as you've gone throughout the level. These factors will determine what the next area of the level is that you have to complete. So I'm going to go over each section of the level on how to get there. When you enter a pipe, this is considered a new area. So area 1 is the area you start off in. And to get to area 2, it's all based on how many coins you have collected in area 1. So, if you collect anywhere from 0 to 8 coins and enter the pipe, you will go to this area, which is probably the most common area to see. If you collect 9 to 20 coins, you will enter this area. If you go ham in area 1 and somehow collect 21 or more coins, you'll enter this area. Which is a flying zone, which many probably haven't seen, just because it's kind of difficult to get 21 coins in area 1. Once you enter the pipe, no matter what section you pop into, you are now in area 2. The next factor for entering area 3 is all based on how much time is left on the level timer. If you enter the pipe at the end of area 2 with the timer reading anywhere from 250 to 300 seconds, you'll enter the secret exit area of the level. If you enter the pipe with the timer reading 235 to 249 seconds, you will enter this commonly seen Reznor section. However, with less than 235 seconds left on the clock, you will enter the rarely seen floating mushrooms area. We are now in Area 3, and depending on how many dragon coins we have collected throughout the 3 areas that we have been in, it will determine where we end up in Area 4. So, if you've collected anywhere from 0 to 3 dragon coins, you will end in this commonly seen area, which is also the end of the level. However, if you ended up getting 4 dragon coins, you will end up in this area that contains the 5th dragon coin for your earned 1-up, and also the exit to the level. And that concludes our Super Mario World Secrets, Tips, and Tricks video number 2. I hope you all enjoyed watching. Now go pop in your Super Mario World cartridge and get to exploring.